I switched to Boost Mobile and got a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. Want to know the best part?
It was free?
Nope.
The fact that it's on America's largest 5G networks?
Nope. It's the ding.
Oh yeah, love the ding.
Right? It's all about the ding. It's the dingarooski, the dingaroner, the ring-a-ding-ding.
Unleash your power to save with Boost. Get a free Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone when you switch. Boost Mobile. Unleash your power.
And the ding.
Limited time offer. New customers only. Available on select networks. 5G not available everywhere. One device per line. Tax excluded. Additional restrictions apply. See your local Boost Mobile store for details.
Rodriguez of San Jose getting his first touch. He's in his second season with San Jose. Made 7 appearances at the end of the 2021 campaign. This is his 12th start and appearance of the season. 1 assist to his name. Jamiro Montero advances this into the Galaxy half on a diagonal to Christian Espinosa, who backs up to the Quakes back line. Marie, Mensah, Rodriguez, left side, back of the circle in the San Jose half. The Brazilian steps forward, gets it to Jabo in the center circle. He's knocked down, giving Dickerson an easy whistle to make. And now it will be the San Jose possession. Ewell to the outside, Espinosa. Espinosa tries to force his way through. Lost out of play. They're going to say it was last touch by Espinosa. Well, not to these broadcasters' eyes, but I have been wrong once or twice before. So now we see Julian Odd on the throw-in for the Galaxy. 20-year-old Argentinian. Signed as part of the U22 initiative. And now it's out of play along the near touchline, throw-in for San Jose. Espinosa, Ewell, Abobasi, back to Montero. Montero left flat, picked up by Trauco, drifting towards the far touchline. Now Montero. And the Quakes back it up. Gruezo and Ewell, left wing. Looks to the interior. Tic-tac-toe passing from Abobasi to Kikanovic. But the Earthquakes can't advance as it makes its way back to the center circle in Rodriguez. And now Paul Marie will chest this down on the right wing, fighting his way to the interior. He gets pushed off the ball, recovers. Gives it to Montero, up to Espinosa, wide. And now in, Montero, byline, chipping back post, looking for Abobasi. Can't get any pace on it. It's saved and grabbed out of the air by Jonathan Bonds. Caceres making his way up. Now brings it to the near side, and Pooch, the Spaniard international designated player, and sees his entry ball deflected, but he'll pick this up. Now Pooch has the beat on the outside, getting around Mensah, who recovers. Now played back on a diagonal. And now back to Pooch on the left elbow. Thrown towards the top, played through. And a shot just wide from Chicharito, who misses the back post. The fans here like the buildup and the attempt, and this is what we talked about in pregame. The San Jose Earthquakes absorbing what was going to be quite a rush from the Galaxy to start off this game. The Galaxy in a desperate situation. Bottom of the table, only one win to their name so far this year. A few weeks ago against Austin. And now the Earthquakes control along the back line. Marie advancing up the wing, and defended was Espinosa by Odd. Galaxy cannot maintain the possession, and the Earthquakes get it out towards the center circle, but they too will turn it right back over to the Galaxy, where it's controlled now by Brugman. And played back now to Jalen Neal. Neal and Caceres. Caligari. Delgado. Now out to Pooch. Pooch into the attacking third. Throwing one into the 18. It's over everyone's head, out of play. Back to San Jose on a goal kick. MLS Season Pass is the new home of the San Jose Earthquakes. Catch every header, scream, and unforgettable moments on the pitch. Experience the next chapter of the beautiful game with MLS Season Pass. Watch on the Apple TV app or on the web at tv.apple.com/sports. Earthquakes controlling in their own ends. Benji battling for possession, gets tackled from behind, and he will draw the whistle for San Jose. Free kick for the Earthquakes. Now played over the top. Intended for the run of Espinosa, but grabbed by the 20-year-old Argentinian, Julian Ogg. Widely regarded as one of the top left-back prospects from South America. He was part of that Argentine U17 team that won the 2019 South America Championship. As the Galaxy come on the attack once again. Here's a ball looking for Chicharito. Can't put it on frame. Brilliant ball in. The Galaxy are knocking, but the Earthquakes are keeping the door shut for now. But as expected, the Galaxy out on the front foot. The more aggressive and sharp team through the first 9 minutes and 40 seconds of this affair. Zeros on the scoreboard, and the Earthquakes give it away again. This time it's Caligari. Advanced up to Pooch, who spins to the inside. He gets tripped up and taken down. And this will be a free kick for the Galaxy. A dangerous position to put this ball in play, just left of center. And over 30 yards from the goal line. It's Carlos Gruezo, the Ecuadorian designated player, who was part of that World Cup roster for Ecuador in 2014 and 2012. Is the man who committed the foul here, which sets up this dangerous opportunity, at least, for the LA Galaxy. 11th minute, no score. Marcinkowski aligning the wall right now. Pretty much moving back equal between the sticks. And it's played short. Brugman out wide to Odd, thrown in towards the spot. Headed up and away outside of the 18. Neal and Montero race for the ball. Play back to Trauco. And the Earthquakes do hold on and avoid the big threat from the Galaxy on that set piece. And now it's a ball out onto the right wing. Ewell connecting with Espinosa. Espinosa on the attack. He sees Marie. His pass blocked out of the air and then knocked out of play. Last touch by Odd. And now to throw in for San Jose. Espinosa wants to work fast. Getting it into Marie, who taps it back to Espinosa. Espinosa crossing. Neal is there off the top of the 6. And then you see a collision between Chicharito and Ewell. Chicharito wisely draws the foul, and it's a free kick now for the Galaxy. Intermedia Cloud Communication is a proud partner of the San Jose Earthquakes, both on and off the field, as a leading provider of intelligent integrated cloud communication, collaboration, and productivity solution, including voice, video, chat, contact center, file sharing, email, business apps, and more. Intermedia helps the Quakes and businesses of all sizes work better from wherever their work takes their teams. Learn more at intermedia.com, and let's go Quakes. Galaxy draw another whistle, and this will be their possession. Advance through Delgado. And now out onto the right wing. crossed over everyone's head in the 18, but it's picked up by Pooch, left side of the area. Now on top of Brugman, and coming in to take that away, San Jose's Jamiro Montero. Espinosa, right wing. Back to Montero, inside Ewell. Ewell, a little bit of room to move. Wanted to lead Montero, too far out in front, out over the end line. Goal kick, Galaxy. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is the all-new 810, The Spread, the Bay's best bet on sports.
810 a.m. KGO San Francisco, a Cumulus media station.
Dignity Health Sports Park. The San Jose Earthquakes and Galaxies scoreless so far. Here's a throw-in for San Jose. Benji, left side of the area, tries to force one in. That'll be deflected out of play. And it's a throw-in for San Jose, just a couple of steps off the corner flag. South end of the stadium. Long throw-in for Trauco. Over the head of Dukanovic, picked up off the bounce by Bonds. 14 minutes gone by, no score here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Bond chucks this one out onto the right wing. Boyd, the recipient of the pass, right side of the area, shut down by Rodriguez, going to ground and blocking any entry ball. Good defense there. Quakes feeling the press from the Galaxy. Get it to Ewell, back end of the circle, who quickly redirects out onto the left wing to Montero. Montero has to slow for just a moment. Now he's on the attack once again. His pass is a little behind the intended target as Delgado comes in and takes it away. But Abobasi's still trying to fight this possession back for San Jose, who have their cue for their press. And it gets through to Brugman. Brugman still in his own end, but able to maintain the possession for the Galaxy. As now we do see Boyd getting tripped up and going down. Everyone thought a foul was going to be called. Dickerson says, no, let's play on. Now San Jose on the attack. Paul Marie working towards the 18. Cuts to his left. Pushed off the ball. Nicely defended there. As it was Memo Rodriguez, the former Houston homegrown, slowing down Paul Marie. Now Caceres and the center back attack slowed down just once he got parallel to the side of the circle. Now Pooch out of that circle into the Quakes half, and his ball into Boyd, and Boyd pushes down Jamiro Montero. I don't know if he was angry because his own teammate kicked the ball into his face, but he took it out at Montero, who now slowly walks back into the Galaxy half, and Gruezo will get this back in play for San Jose. Ewell back in the good graces of the United States men's national team with his impressive form so far in this 2023 campaign. Ewell was part of the Gold Cup winning team for the United States men's national team in 2021. Paul Marie on the right wing, taking a nice diagonal out of the air. His entry ball for Abobasi, intercepted by Memo Rodriguez. As the 27-year-old brings it up and gets it out to Odd once again. Inside for Pooch. Pooch. Boyd. And now Pellegari. Now back to Caceres. Center back getting forward on the attack. Neal, the most deeply seated defender. Boyd off the right elbow. Now centrally Delgado looking for the give and go, but instead he'll play it through Brugman out onto the wing to Odd. Odd to the interior. Now Pooch working centrally. Played on top. And the Earthquakes knock it away, keeping it from Delgado. Jeremy Abobasi out in space. He's tripped up and taken down. No foul. They're letting him play. As now Delgado feeds Pooch. Taps it back. Brugman to his left. And now Memo Rodriguez. Now back to Brugman and Pooch. Moving centrally, tries to slip one to the interior. The Earthquakes deflect, and eventually a foul comes in. Kikanovich knocked down by Boyd, and this will be a free kick now for the Earthquakes. Here in the 18th minute, of which there is no score, the San Jose Earthquakes return to PayPal Park on Saturday, May 27th at 7:30 to take on FC Dallas, presented by Cal Hope. The Quakes will be celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Night with pregame activities starting at 5:30 p.m. Get your tickets at SDEarthquakes.com. And of course, the Earthquakes will be in action against LAFC next Saturday in SoCal once again, and I'll be right there with them, just as I am here tonight. Gruezo tries to force one inside, picked off by Odd, and now it's controlled by the Galaxy. Earthquakes offense has not been able to find much against this Galaxy squad so far in this affair, as Pooch dribbles this into the San Jose half, left of the circle, now on a shallow diagonal, feeding Chicharito, who looks out onto the right wing for Caligari. Pooch now finding Caligari, who tries to fight his way forward. The Earthquakes knock it away, and a whistle does come in. Trauco appears a little shaken up on the play. Maybe now he's just correcting his shin guard sock situation. I don't know if he got stomped on or what. A little bit of a hitch in his giddy up as he jogs it up, working down the field. Mensah. Rodriguez. Now Paul Marie, who is in the best form of his career. He's always told me his goal is just be 2% better every year. It's working out as Delgado in the center circle has it now for the Galaxy. Now Pooch, the Spaniard, sprints to his right. Back and forth with the Uruguayan Caceres. Now out onto the right wing. Entry pass knocked down out of the air by Trauco. Move back into the middle third, advance to Pooch towards the top of the 18. Feeding one in for Boyd. Boyd cuts it back. Chicharito can't do anything with it. The ball just went right in on his body. It was a good play by Boyd. But I am going to say that if Chicharito can't do anything with that ball, it probably wasn't his fault. But that's 3 opportunities that Chicharito has now had. Chicharito tried to jump and make something of that ball, but it just ran back on him too quickly and too centrally. As the Quakes lose this out of play on the near touchline, Pooch handling the throw in and gets it in quickly, trying to catch the Earthquakes transitioning back to defense. Here's Brugman. Now back to Caceres, excuse me. I was thinking of the Parma Calcio that Gaston Brugman used to play for. Pooch, left wing. Edge of the attacking third. He'll drift back towards the middle third, but now advancing a pass on top of the arc. Galaxy can't move forward. Here's Pooch from distance, right in Marcinkowski. That ball dove late, and he got down on it. He'll quickly chuck it out onto the right wing now for Paul Marie. 22nd minute. No score here between San Jose and Los Angeles. Trauco, far touchline, wanted to feed Benji, but Benji, I don't know if he thought he would have been offside or didn't think he had any chance, but never began a run on that ball, and it's taken back and controlled by the Galaxy here. 22 minutes gone by, no score. As Odd comes forward only to see it taken away by Yule, who feeds Espinosa on the right wing. Espinosa with aggression into the 18. Crossing, looking for anyone. It's behind Benji in front of Jabo. Run down far touchline to be kept in play by Montero. And the Earthquakes just a little bit off in their attack so far, or the Galaxy have kept them off, however you want to view it. Miro gets under a ball right wing, sends it out over the end line. Goal kick now to the Galaxy, 23rd minute, no score. Every team needs a strong game plan, whether you're on the pitch or preparing for an emergency. And if there's one thing we've learned in the last couple of years, it's that we all need to be prepared. That's why PG&E and the Earthquakes want you to get your team ready by creating an emergency plan for your family so you can be prepared in the event of an earthquake or any other emergency your family may face. To learn more, visit safetyactioncenter.pge.com. Back in play and out onto the right wing it goes. Up to Delgado. It's turned over to Montero, who controls the Trauco, backed up to Rodriguez. And now Mensa of San Jose controls back end of the circle in the Earthquakes half. Benji battling Caligari, and it's out of play. Throw in for San Jose here. 24th minutes, no score. Rodriguez takes the throw in, gets it to Ewell, and now brings it over towards the right wing and Paul Marie. And Montero, I'm not sure what he was trying to do there, but it's led to a ball in transition for the Galaxy. Here's Pooch. Pooch looking for weapons. Lays it off for Chicharito on top of the 18. Chicharito cuts to his left. Shoots and puts it wide of the near post. Oh, a rocket from the boot of Chicharito. But not on frame. And the Earthquakes, well, you get the feeling that if you keep on letting Chicharito take these shots, eventually he's going to find the back of the net as we see Jeremy Ebobisse fouled by Jalen Neal. And it's going to be San Jose's free kick now. 25 minutes gone by. Ewell up to Montero. Back into the circle. Ewell gets it back from Montero again, and a reset all the way to Mark Sinkowski. Who along with Trauco, Rodriguez, Mensa, and Marie on the last line of defense. Gruezo, Ewell, Montero in the middle. Benji Kikanovich, Christian Espinosa, Jeremy Ebobisse up top. Brugman playing the midfield alongside Memo Rodriguez and Ricky Pooch. Chicharito, Javier Hernandez is rarely called anymore. Marky Delgado and Tyler Boyd up top. Caligari, Neal, Caceres, and Odd, the back line, and Jonathan Bond, the keeper for the Galaxy. And here's a turnover with Montero stripping it from Chicharito. And now here's Benji with a burst of speed on the outside. Benji on the attack. Gets pushed down on the outside, and this will bring about a yellow now to Chicharito for pushing Benji, who had him beat on the outside. And so now the Earthquakes will have a dangerous set piece of their own. You have to wonder, this is just off the left elbow of the 18 to the right of Bonds. You have to wonder if the Earthquakes will have a design play here or just let Christian Espinosa cook. Espinosa and Montero on the ball. There's the whistle. Montero running parallel to the top of the 18. Espinosa lets it fly right into the wall where it's deflected back to Jonathan Mensa, who pops one up. Left side of the 18. Espinosa brings it down. Gets it to Ewell. Ewell boxes for positioning. Gets it back to Trauco. Plays it center circle. Mensa back end in the San Jose half. And a reset all the way back to Marcinkowski. Pooch sprints in his direction to say hello. Marcinkowski gets it out of there. Montero brings it down, but the Earthquakes will be offside. And this will be back to the Galaxy here in the 28th minute. Neal possessing now. As the Earthquakes cue on a press. Pooch being hounded by Ewell, going the wrong direction. Still advances the pass to Brugman. And now there's room out on the wing. Brought inside to Tyler Boyd. Boyd moving centrally. Hands off to Caligari. Now on top of the 18. A shot back post, and it's wide. This time Boyd. Excuse me, it was Caligari, I believe, that got that shot off. Boyd had handed off to Caligari. You know, I was right the first time. It was Boyd. All right then. Getting fooled by the replay monitor. Marcinkowski. Rodriguez and Jabo. And King Jabo has scored 8 goals in 10 career matches against the Galaxy. Scored in all 5 of his games at Dignity Health Sports Park. No player in MLS history has scored in 6 straight road games against a single opponent. One of those records that you're surprised Len Wando doesn't control. As now here's Trauco, lane one long over the top for Espinosa with a nice soft touch off the right elbow. Jalen Neal defends it well, knocking it away, and the Galaxy recover. Now back to Bonds. And the Galaxy advancing to Boyd, right side of the circle, plays it back into the into the Galaxy half. Now back into San Jose's half. Out onto the right wing. Caligari on top, Chicharito chipping one in. Memo was in the vicinity. Pooch runs this down near touchline, left of the area. Now on top to Brugman. Brugman to his right. Caligari. Now Boyd once again battling with Benji in what's turning into a fun matchup in this game. The ball goes out of play. Last touched by Benji. It'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Tyler Boyd, who has been a part of that men's national team talent pool, even though he was born in New Zealand. Chicharito, 30 outs. Backs this up to Odd. Memo, Pooch, left side of the 18. Pooch sees the overlap for Memo, keeps with it. Throws one back post, looking for the header. Benji able to get ahead on that, keeping it away from Boyd, and then Marcinkowski off his line, grabs it out of the air. Now Trauco left wing. Into Montero. Back out to Trauco. 32 minutes gone by, no score here at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Gruezo into the LA half, right side of the circle. Ewell, right wing now has Espinosa. Espinosa sees Benji and Montero, tries to slip one inside. Brugman and Memo Rodriguez break it up. Marcinkowski tries to atone for his sin and win it back, but unable to do so. And then finally, a whistle is called as Chicharito's knocked down. And this will be a free kick for the Galaxy. I'm sure Chicharito's trying to argue that it should have been a yellow. Not a direct goal scoring opportunity. Didn't look like one to me, but Galaxy controlling in their own end. As Gale plays this back to Bond, Jonathan Bond. And then an errant ball is brought down on the far touchline by Trauco into Kikanovic. Marie and Espinosa. Espinosa sees the ball run in on him and goes out of play. 34th minute, no score. Delgado, Chicharito, Caligari. Inside Boyd. Boyd challenged by Kikanovic, able to stay on the ball. Backs it up to Caceres. Now Neal, center of the circle. Galaxy in possession. As Brugman brings it over to Odd. Back inside to Brugman. Dances left, comes back right. Gives it to Caceres, who's got about 5 yards of running room. And now controlled by Pooch. The Spaniard gets it back. Top of the circle now sprints towards the 18. But the Quakes defend well. And then a hard tackle comes in. Delgado taking down Gruezo. A yellow will come in on Delgado. Studs stayed down. Looks like he did get some ball in the process. Worthy of a yellow, but I don't think much more. Greg Vanny seems to be asking, hey, where are the reciprocating yellows? Got to call it both ways. Trainers coming out to take a look at Gruezo here in the 36th minute. Furlong Vision Correction, a San Jose Earthquakes legacy sponsor, has been voted the best place for LASIK in Silicon Valley for years. Having vision correction is a game changer. And over the years, players, coaches, and staff have had vision correction with Dr. Michael Furlong, the official eye surgeon of the Quakes. Have LASIK by June 30th and save up to $800. Your vision is their focus. Schedule a free LASIK consultation for life-changing vision at furlongvision.com. Score a goal for your vision. 36-minute, Gruezo being helped up by the trainers. No score. 2023 season tickets for the Earthquakes are still available. The Quakes have built the strongest home field advantage in MLS. So now is the time to join in and take part in creating an in-stadium experience like no other. Prorated season tickets start at just $330. Learn more at sjearthquakes.com/tickets. We'll hear from former member of the Galaxy, as well as the Red Bulls and Orlando and Chivas USA, Sasha Kleshton at halftime. Halftime coverage brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers. Talked to him about some of the coaching changes that were made around Major League Soccer this past week. And he joined me on the Soccer Hour, which airs every Wednesday night, every Wednesday night, I should say, at 7 p.m. right here on 810 The Spread. And if you want to find that for a podcast, it is, of course, available. Just search San Jose Earthquakes, the Soccer Hour. It's been our weekly show since 2016. Gruezo center circle. Sharp to his left, Trauco. Looking for Jabo inside the 18. Jabo brings it down left side of the area, but a whistle is blown. And this will be back to the Galaxy. .38th minute. Still no score. The Galaxy have had the more pressing scoring opportunities, but have not been able to find the breakthrough here. It's a unique bit of scheduling where the Earthquakes playing LA teams in 3 straight games. They beat LAFC last weekend 2-1. They've got the Galaxy this weekend in LA. And then next week, once again, in LA to take on LAFC. They just like each other that much, guys. Quakes get it back off the throw in, all the way back to Marcinkowski. It goes. Just an absolutely beautiful night here in Southern California. Palm trees every so often bowing their heads in a breeze, which is mostly non-existent. As the Quakes try to find Espinosa on the right wing, the pass a little bit too far inside. Now the Galaxy trying to work in transition once again. Delgado right into the body of Montero, and then once again pass deflected. But forward for Chicharito, only to see Rodriguez come sprinting out. And as Rodriguez cleared that ball to the Galaxy defensive third, Mensah looked over at Rodriguez and pumped his fist in support of his teammate. And just seeing the presence that Jonathan Mensah has and the chemistry between Mensah and Rodriguez, very much exemplified on that play. Mensah fast becoming one of the leaders of this Earthquake squad. Again, Mensah was not a part of this team's plan until a couple of weeks before the season began, when Brazilian defender Nathan tore his ACL, unfortunately, which put an end to his year. The Earthquakes worked quickly, making a trade with the crew. Here's a ball from Memo Rodriguez, left side of the 18, marked by Mensah. Ball in, looking for Boyd. He can't get a shot off before it is deflected. It's going to stay with the Galaxy on the throw-in. I can't tell if Rodriguez got to that ball first or blocked it with Boyd getting off a shot. Let's see if we get a replay. It doesn't look like we're going to have time. Quickly in, Pooch flicking one into the 18, too far out in front of Odd, and Mensah able to keep that away. Getting it to Marie. Espinosa in to Yule on a diagonal. Continues that diagonal trend out onto the left wing for Benji Kakanovich. Kakanovich cuts to the inside. Now wants a Bobasi on top of the arc. Bobasi juggles. Knocks it to his right. Pass knocked away by the Galaxy and picked back up by LA. Brookman back into the circle. Sprinting towards the Earthquakes half. Stops at the center line. As we see a foul come in, Gruezo knocking down Pooch. "41st minute, no score here. Caceres now inside, Pooch. It's Caligari and Boyd backed up to Caceres. Pooch out onto the wing. Boyd. Ball into the 18. Skips off the head of one member of the Galaxy. Picked up by Odd. Bad touch out over the end line. And this will be back to San Jose on a goal kick here in the 42nd minute. The Earthquakes looking to continue a trend of recent success they've had against the Galaxy. They've won 4 of their last 6 games here at Dignity Sports Health Park. Espinosa, Paul Marie, right wing, right of the area. Pass behind to Bobasi, and then it is going to be Caligari who gets it out of the danger zone. The Earthquakes just not with that finishing touch in the final third, but the same can be said of the Galaxy, even though they have had the more, in my opinion, dangerous situations up to this point of the affair. Now here's Pooch. Caligari. Boyd. Now through to Brugman. Odd. Rodriguez fouled. Paul Marie gets called for the whistle. You know, Rodriguez signed as a free agent this offseason back in January with the Galaxy. We're looking for the career-defining moments of Memo Rodriguez. It's key in Houston's 2018 Open Cup run. 3 goals, 1 assist in the 2018 Open Cup win. Brugman. His entry ball denied, and the Earthquakes now fighting to get out of their own end, and somehow Montero slips through a pair of defenders to leak to the outside to Benji. As Kikanovich forward to Jabo, dances away from one man. Hop, skip, slide past Yule. Yule flips it inside to Marie, gives it back to Yule, and it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in now for the Galaxy here in the waning moments of the first half. I imagine we're going to get about a minute or two added on here for when Gruezo was down. I'd give it about 1 minute, but in the post-World Cup era, I'm very wrong on stoppage time. Brugman out of the center circle, working towards the far side, but stops and plays it back into the circle. Odd advancing to Pooch, left wing, working to the interior, gets it back on a give and go, does Pooch, spins, plays it out to Memo Rodriguez, left side of the area, marked by Marie. Memo Rodriguez, step over, cuts to his left, shot, save! Marcinkowski, great footwork from Rodriguez, great keeping from JT. Still no score as we are waiting for the stoppage time to be shown here, directly beneath where I'm standing. I said 2 minutes, I think. That's what I thought I said. I'm going to see what he puts up. Chris Watton, fourth official tonight. One minute. I doubled it. All right. 1 minute added on here at the end of the first half. No score between the Earthquakes and the LA Galaxy. Earthquakes send it back to JT here. The goal at this point has to be just get into the half without giving up a goal to the Galaxy here in these final 30 seconds or so. Rodriguez on top of the Quakes 18. Now long striding forward into the middle third. Advancing to Montero. Earthquakes maybe looking for one last crack at the back of the nets. Out of play, stays with San Jose. Into Yule, and that'll bring about the end of the first half. After 45 minutes and change, no score between the San Jose Earthquakes and LA Galaxy. We've got halftime coverage coming up next.
Halftime is coming up next. This is San Jose Earthquake Soccer on 810 The Spread. Streaming live on 810thespread.com.
Rare, exotic, and beautiful engagement rings.
For that rare, exotic, and beautiful woman you love.
You know who we're talking about.
Shreve has been bringing the most distinctive,
unusual,
attention-getting engagement rings to the Bay Area
from every corner of the world
for the past 171 years.
See them, love them, try them on.
At Shreve & Company.
The world's most amazing engagement rings.
For the world's most amazing women.
At 150 Post off Union Square.
In Palo Alto, Shreve is perfectly situated in the Stanford Shopping Center.
Hotel Valencia Santana Row is proud to be an official sponsor of the San Jose Earthquakes. Located in the heart of the lively Santana Row Entertainment District and is the idyllic destination for visiting Earthquake fans or locals looking for a tranquil escape. Hotel Valencia guests enjoy luxurious accommodations and amenities, all just steps from some of the city's top dining and shopping destinations. On property, indulge in tapas dishes at Ovea Negra, sip craft cocktails at V-Bar, and enjoy wine tastings at Cilio Rooftop Bar. Learn more or book your stay now at hotelvalencia-santanarow.com.
A little preparation will make you and your family safer in an emergency. A week's worth of food and water, radio, flashlight, batteries, and a first aid kit are a good start. To learn more, visit safetyactioncenter.pge.com.
During these difficult times, PG&E wants you to know about our CARE program, which can help customers facing economic hardship reduce energy bills. To find out about CARE and other programs to lower bills, visit pge.com/care.
This is Dr. Michael Furlong, the official San Jose Earthquakes eye surgeon and the highest-rated LASIK surgeon in Silicon Valley. Furlong Vision Correction has been a Quakes legacy sponsor since 2001, and we have provided vision correction for players, coaches, and executives. If you have your LASIK by June 30th, you can save up to $800. Come see us for a free LASIK consultation. Schedule at furlongvision.com. Your vision is our focus, and we look forward to seeing you. Go Quakes!
What a goal for Jackson Ewell again! He's got two!
We now head back to the booth for the San Jose Earthquakes halftime show. Presented by your NorCal Honda dealers. With your featured interview, injury report, and scores from around the league. Now your voice of the Earthquakes, Ted Rainey, on 810 The Spread.
You are listening to Halftime Coverage brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers. This past week on the Soccer Hour, which airs every Wednesday at 7 right here on 810 The Spread, I talked to now retired American standout Sasha Kleshton, now with MLS Season Pass and Apple TV, about the recent head coaching firings that were made around Major League Soccer and how often the coach is to blame or the roster.
You know, there's a combination of both. Sometimes it's the players aren't responding to a certain coach, and maybe he's not getting the best players on the field or his tactics aren't right. And then sometimes, yes, there is the case of just the roster not being good enough, which, in my opinion, is the case in Chicago. I think Ezra Hendrickson is the scapegoat. He gets fired. But when you look up and down that roster construction over the last few years, it's just nowhere near good enough to compete in MLS. And I do think that Chicago Fire have been playing some pretty good soccer this year. Of course, the reason Ezra Hendrickson gets fired is because they coughed up so many leads late in the game. But
Yeah.
But the production from the DPs in Chicago, just non-existent this year, and that's going to hurt any team in MLS.
And I asked him specifically about the Gerhard Struber situation and New York.
No, totally agree with your assessment that, look, the results have been terrible this year, and the Red Bulls have been one of the most consistent teams in MLS for the last decade and a half, making the playoffs for 13 straight years. So you expect them, with their style of play and the system that they have, to be getting better results, but also to be playing better, more bought into the system. It seems like the players are not bought into Gerhard Struber. And then, yes, everything was exacerbated by the way he handled the Dante Van Zier situation. So I'm not surprised to see him gone either.
We'll be back from Dignity Sports Health Park coming up next with continued halftime coverage brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers.
Experience the unbeatable performance, quality, and craftsmanship of a Decor kitchen. Decor is dedicated to excellence in design, performance, and connectivity, enabling exceptional experiences and inspiration at every touch. Come into Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill to discover the full line of Decor appliances and save up to 20% with a qualifying purchase with their 5, 10, 20 promotion. Visit Freedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill and start saving on your Decor kitchen today.
Quakes fans, while Kate Cowell and Christian Espinosa do the scoring on the field, PayPal helps you be the one to score off it. From exclusive deals to seamless checkout, PayPal offers a fast, simple, and secure way to manage your daily financial life. Send money to friends, explore crypto, earn cash back, or buy now, pay later, all just a click away. So as your Quakes take charge on game day, download the PayPal app to take charge of your finances every day. PayPal, the official naming rights and payment solutions partner of the San Jose Earthquakes. See PayPal website for details on our products. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's have a lot of people pedal those bikes. Interval. Burn. Burn. Come on, burn. Woo!
Performance is more exhilarating on a real road. Introducing the Audi Q5 with a 261 horsepower engine that'll take you 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. Always obey local speed and traffic laws.
Drive off in the new Audi you've always wanted. Visit your Bay Area Audi dealer today to get behind the wheel of yours.
Watching the soccer game with friends? Delightful.
A brilliant breakaway? Pure exhilaration. An upper 90 game-winning goal? That's what we live for. Us fans love soccer just as much as the pros do. That's why we've got the same doctors making sure we stay on top of our game. The physicians at Stanford Medicine are the official team doctors of the San Jose Earthquakes, and they can help all of us stay at peak performance. Visit StanfordHealthcare.org.
Let's face it, shopping for a used car isn't always a positive experience, but that is about to change. Honda is bringing the plus side to used car buying with Honda True Used. Shop from a selection of vehicles up to 10 years old. Plus, get a Honda-backed limited warranty and other premium benefits. Learn more online or at your local Honda dealer and discover the better way to buy used with Honda True Used.
New and certified pre-owned Hondas are arriving daily. Buy or reserve yours now.
Holchi Balloony.
The Tresor Collection.
Wonderfully distinctive.
White, yellow, and rose gold.
Accented with diamonds.
Exquisite jewelry for an exquisite woman.
Holchi Balloony looks fabulous when stacked.
And fabulous when worn alone.
People always notice Holchi Balloony.
Bracelets and rings, magnificent things.
See them, want them, wear them.
At Shreve & Company.
Bringing you the world's finest jewelry for the past 171 years.
At 150 Post off Union Square.
In Palo Alto, Shreve is perfectly situated in the Stanford Shopping Center.
The San Jose Earthquakes halftime show continues, presented by your NorCal Honda dealers. On 810, The Spread. Now here's Ted Raymond.
You are listening to halftime coverage brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers. This past Wednesday on the Soccer Hour, which airs every Wednesday night at 7 right here on 810 The Spread, I was joined by now retired U.S. standout Sasha Kleshton, now with MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. And we were talking about the coaching decisions that have been made regarding 2 firings in Major League Soccer this past week. And I asked him about, during his career, how receptive coaches were to listening to a player of his caliber, somebody who was more like a coach out there on the field as well.
Yeah, and I think the best coaches use that collaboration with their more experienced players. Also to get a feel and an understanding of what the locker room is thinking or what the locker room is feeling, and not just being, I know this is a harsh word, but a dictatorship where it's my way is the highway and that's the way it goes and you guys need to fall in line and things like that. I think that's just old school, and it's just not the way things are done these days. Maybe 20 years ago it was, but you know, I heard Jim Curtin talk in an interview recently, just speaking about how he has everybody's phone number, every player on his team. He texts with them. He keeps in touch with them. I just think that's the new way of doing things, and it's the right way of doing things to make sure that everybody feels involved in the process, whether you're starting every game or you're a guy that comes off the bench or you're a guy that's at the bottom of the roster.
When we return, it is time for the start of the second half between your San Jose Earthquakes and the LA Galaxy. You've been listening to halftime coverage brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers.
Experience the unbeatable performance, quality, and craftsmanship of a Decor kitchen. Decor is dedicated to excellence in design, performance, and connectivity, enabling exceptional experiences and inspiration at every touch. Come into Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill to discover the full line of Decor appliances and save up to 20% with a qualifying purchase with their 5, 10, 20 promotion. Visit Freeman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill and start saving on your Decor kitchen today.
Quakes fans, while Kate Cowell and Christian Espinosa do the scoring on the field, PayPal helps you be the one to score off it. From exclusive deals to seamless checkout, PayPal offers a fast, simple, and secure way to manage your daily financial life. Send money to friends, explore crypto, earn cash back, or buy now, pay later, all just a click away. So as your Quakes take charge on game day, download the PayPal app to take charge of your finances every day. PayPal, the official naming rights and payment solutions partner of the San Jose Earthquakes. See PayPal website for details on our products. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's face it, shopping for a used car isn't always a positive experience, but that is about to change. Honda is bringing the plus side to used car buying with Honda True Used. Shop from a selection of vehicles up to 10 years old. Plus, get a Honda-backed limited warranty and other premium benefits. Learn more online or at your local Honda dealer and discover the better way to buy used with Honda True Used.
New and certified pre-owned Hondas are arriving daily. Buy or reserve yours now.
Watching the soccer game with friends? Delightful. A brilliant breakaway? Pure exhilaration. An upper 90 game-winning goal? That's what we live for. Us fans love soccer just as much as the pros do. That's why we've got the same doctors making sure we stay on top of our game. The physicians at Stanford Medicine are the official team doctors of the San Jose Earthquakes, and they can help all of us stay at peak performance. Visit StanfordHealthcare.org.
Let's level up, people. Pedal those bikes. Interval. Burn. Burn. Come on, burn. Woo!
Performance is more exhilarating on a real road. Introducing the Audi Q5. With a 261 horsepower engine that'll take you 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. Always obey local speed and traffic laws.
Drive off in the new Audi you've always wanted. Visit your Bay Area Audi dealer today to get behind the wheel of yours.
Hotel Valencia Santana Row is proud to be an official sponsor of the San Jose Earthquakes. Located in the heart of the lively Santana Row Entertainment District and is the idyllic destination for visiting Earthquake fans or locals looking for a tranquil escape. Hotel Valencia guests enjoy luxurious accommodations and amenities, all just steps from some of the city's top dining and shopping destinations. On property, indulge in tapas dishes at Ovea Negra, sip craft cocktails at V-Bar, and enjoy wine tastings at Celio Rooftop Bar. Learn more or book your stay now at hotelvalencia-santanarow.com.
This is San Jose Earthquake Soccer. On 810, The Spread. The second half begins. Now, here's the voice of the Quakes, Ted Rainey.
Everyone, the San Jose Earthquakes and LA Galaxy, no score after the first half. It's been a tight game. And well, stop me if you've heard this one before, because this sounds like so many other games we've seen between these two sides in this historic rivalry. It's called the Cali Classico for a reason, and we could be in for one show for the rest of this evening. Let's take a look at the bench for the Earthquakes. Lucci Gonzalez, in terms of offensive help, he has Nico Chakiris, Oseni Buddha, Tommy Thompson, and Jack Skayan. For defense, he has Tanner Beeson, Daniel Mooney, Michael Daldissimo, and Jutson, and Emmanuel Ochoa is the backup goalkeeper. For the LA Galaxy, Efrain Alvarez, Dejan Jovic, Eric Savaleta, Uri Rosell, Gino Vivi, Preston Judd, Jonathan Klinsman, the backup keeper, Daniel Aguirre, and Raheem Edwards are the bench for Greg Vanny. Really, right now, the Earthquakes have once again got to be ready for a very strong push that you know is coming from this Galaxy side. They are going to be, again, playing with that desperation that we saw at the start of the first half and looking to get themselves right back into the picture of the Western Conference. As we know that with the Galaxy, all it takes sometimes is one game to get them rolling, and they are looking for that inspirational moment against their historic rivals in this instance. But for the San Jose Earthquakes, they're off to their best start in years, and they would like to add that many more points on top of it to try and keep pace with the other top-tier teams in the Western Conference. Chicharito is in the center circle, getting ready to get this second half underway. As we are waiting for Dickerson to be told that the TV side is ready for things, we know the radio side is. And there we go. Chicharito still gets the whistle, but he's still fixing his socks. He said, hey, come on. I got to get my socks up. And he does get it back in. Second half. Here we go, folks. If this is your first time between the Earthquakes and the Galaxy in a tie game entering the second half, welcome. Earthquakes get called for a handball, which will lead to a free kick for the Galaxy. As we see Tommy Thompson and Jack Skayan getting some jogging in here along the near side of the pitch, away from where the action's happening, but they are warming up. Oseni Buddha now jogging over as well. Free cut coming for the Galaxy, right of center. About 32 outs. 46 minutes gone by. Caligari and Pooch on the ball. Dangerous situation presenting itself immediately to start off this second half. Pooch lobbing one into a crowd, but it's going to sail over everyone's head. Earthquakes watch this out of play. It's a goal kick for San Jose here. Get things going in this second half. Calling all third and fourth grade teachers, we want you to participate in our Get Earthquakes Fit program presented by Kaiser Permanente and the San Jose Earthquakes. This is a 5-week program that teaches students the importance of healthy eating and exercise and to be as fit as the San Jose Earthquake. To learn more, contact Get EQ Fit at sjearthquakes.com. Montero sees it stolen by Delgado, and then Chicharito gets taken down. It'll be a free kick for the Galaxy. 47 minutes gone by. Caligari. Now Brugman. And back to Neal. Now here's a long one over the top looking for Boyd, defended by Trauco. Plays this back into the Galaxy half. Caligari all over it. Up to Brugman, back to Pooch. Backheel flick to Brugman. Brugman on the attack, looking out onto the left wing. Crossed ball towards Chicharito from Memo Rodriguez. Deflected out. Last touch by San Jose. Now Pooch. Caligari. Caceres. Neal. And Brugman dances away, Odd dances away from Espinosa. And now goes to the Galaxy back line. Forward to Pooch. Now Boyd on the right wing. Boyd moving it to the interior. Delgado back out wide to Boyd. Battling with Benji and Trauco. Boyd on the attack, working centrally. Drops it back now to Brugman. Now Odd, barking orders. Sees Memo Rodriguez, left side of the 18, marked by Marie. Memo fighting for space. Now has to run the wrong way. Plays it inside, now to Pooch. Pooch, entry ball for Chicharito. Popped up into the air, watched out over the end line. They're going to say it was last touch by San Jose, so here is a corner for the Galaxy. Early, 50th minute, no score. Memo Rodriguez, no assists or goals yet this year in his 8th appearance, 7 starts. He whips it in. Earthquakes handle it and get it out of the area, but it'll be recovered by the Galaxy. Back to Caligari inside the circle, but staying in the San Jose half. Quickly redirects to Chicharito on the right wing, putting one into the 18. Rodriguez is there to keep it away from Pooch. Pooch a little shaken up after the play, but no foul is called. The Earthquakes being pressed, trying to get it out of their own ends. And Rodriguez and Trauco. Oh, Trauco with a near terrible giveaway as the Earthquakes still struggle to beat this Galaxy press. Get it up to Montero. Montero passes to himself, getting the Earthquakes the space they desperately needed. Now here's Montero going long, wanted Espinosa, and the Galaxy will watch this all the way back to Jonathan Bonds. But quickly the Galaxy come on the attack once again, slinging one on a looping pass towards Boyd, who quickly moves it into Delgado, backheel to Boyd. Boyd on the attack, feeding one to the interior. It deflects through off Chicharito and Boyd and back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez's clearance is deflected to Trauco. Now Montero back to Rodriguez, and he'll get some air under this one and get it into the middle third, but Caceres comes flying forward, plays it back into the Earthquakes' defensive third. The Galaxy recover on the outside. It's Pooch, right side of the area, into the 18. Mensa's there, rebound Delgado. His shot is blocked, and this will be out of play. A throw-in, just stays on the touchline side of the corner flag. Throw-in for the Galaxy here in the 52nd minute. Caligari surveys the field. Gets it into Pooch. Pooch working centrally. He's got Brugman. Brugman to his left. Gets it back from Odd. Left side of the circle. Now comes right side of the circle to Caceres. And now Jalen Neal. Quakes forming more of a block as we see Montero and Caligari collide, and Caligari shaken up on the play. I don't know if he got hit in the stomach or lower, but I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. And the trainers are going to attend to him for a moment. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here.
The Bay's best bet on sports is the all-new 810 The Spread.
Wow! 810 a.m. KGO San Francisco, a Cumulus media station.
No score back here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Earthquakes and Galaxy both looking for the breakthrough. Ball comes near touchline in the Earthquakes half. Out of play, throw-in for the Galaxy. Caligari, the man who was just shaken up, now looking all right. Galaxy come on the attack through Boyd on the outside. Brugman trying to fight for it back, but the Earthquakes win it back and get it out to Gruezo. Gruezo on top of the arc, looking for the outlet. Splits the defenders with a pass to Yule. Gets it out to Espinosa on the right wing. Here come the Earthquakes attack. Espinosa looking for Benji. And it's going to be cut off by Caligari out of play. And it'll be San Jose's throw-in. That was the first time we really saw the Earthquakes transition game working cohesively. Bet they will try and get that as more of a factor in this game. Espinosa right wing now. Backs up to Mensa, right side of the circle, who tries to force a pass to Espinosa, which is deflected by Memo Rodriguez and picked back up by L.A. Pooch back into the circle. And now Odd and Neal. 54 minutes have gone by. We are still scoreless here in Carson. Caceres with a giveaway. Here's Espinosa on the break. Espinosa for Benji, and it's just knocked away. And the Earthquakes once again not clinical today in the final third, but they are able to win the ball back and maintain the possession. Marie Espinosa. Espinosa looking for Benji, knocked out. Yule picks it up off the right elbow towards the far touchline. Yule. Espinosa, back to Yule, putting one into the 18, headed out and controlled by Pooch on top of the area. Gets it to Delgado. And the Galaxy coming on the counter, working out onto the right wing to Boyd. Trauco watches him as Boyd wakes his way towards the Earthquakes' defensive third. Boyd at the hot gates, cuts to his right. Now taking a shot back post, and JT makes a last-minute dive to knock the ball down and handle the threat for San Jose. JT could tell that ball was knuckling on him as he just had to wait to time his jump and did it right. Here's Yule out of the center circle, up to Abobasi. Abobasi spins towards the inside out, now giving Benji the ball on the left wing. Benji in towards the top of the 18. Gets it to Yule. Yule back to Benji. Benji tries to force one in. It deflects back to his feet. Now plays to the outside Trauco. Trauco wants the ball in. The ball is stopped and cleared. Yule keeps it alive. Quakes thought there might have been a handball, but the defended player was going down, and now the Galaxy are trying to break up the Quakes defense, and it's Memo Rodriguez playing it inside to Pooch. Quakes trying to get back in defense. Chicharito, right elbow. Defended by Rodriguez. Now on the right side of the 18 to Delgado, to the byline. Into the 18. Chicharito shot blocked by Rodriguez. Rebounds briefly to Pooch, and then Espinosa cleared. Neal tries to keep it alive, getting it forward to Brugman. Brugman towards the arc, a drive, and into the stands. Back on a goal kick to San Jose. 2023 season tickets for the Earthquakes are still available. The Quakes have built the strongest home field advantage in MLS. So now try that again. So now's the time to join in and take part in creating an in-stadium experience like no other. Pro-rated season tickets start at just $330. Learn more at stearthquakes.com/tickets. 57th minute, no score here. As Benji fouled by Caligari. Caligari gives Benji a hand to get back up on his feet. As another ball just came back from the stands on that shot and went out onto the pitch a little bit. Zeros, 58th minute here between the Earthquakes and the Galaxy. It's Jackson Ewell, one of the best passers in Major League Soccer, looks to distribute, plays it to his right to Mensah, up to Montero. A lot of physical defending, and there's a foul right on cue. To the near touchline, Gruezo to Trauco. Trauco doesn't like what he sees in front of him, backs it up on a shallow diagonal to Ewell, who gets it back from Rodriguez. Now forward to Benji. Benji. Trauco forcing one over the top for Montero. Montero couldn't get there, and the flag came up. So now the Galaxy in the possession. 59th minute, no score here at Dignity Sports Health Park on a beautiful night. No immediate signs of subs coming in as now Boyd brings this up the right wing. Inside, Boyd picks it up from Delgado. Now a hooking pass towards the top of the 18. Marie defends it, clears it to the middle third, the center circle where Brugman and now Neal control for the Galaxy. Caligari slowly making his way forward, then plays a diagonal out onto the right wing. Delgado, cross into traffic. It's deflected, and then the shot save! Marcinkowski pushing one over the bar. As Caligari had a good look, but Marcinkowski able to make the stop. That ball was a heat seeker. Marcinkowski more screaming, not the face, not the face. And maybe the brilliant save it initially appeared to be. Either way, he had to get his hands up quickly on Mother's Day. Corner service. Loose in front, and it's tipped in and scored. The Galaxy take the lead in the 60th minute. We got to get a look at this replay, and the Quakes are all claiming handball. Every single member of San Jose is claiming handball. Caceres may have been the one to touch that last. We'll see if we can get a look at the replay here, folks. So right now, in the 61st minute, the Galaxy have a 1-0 lead. But Joe Dickerson is talking into his microphone. We have not yet had a replay. So we'll get a first look at this. And I'm not sure if they're going to give credit to Pooch. It looks like they are giving credit to Pooch. We'll get another look at this again. And does not look like this is going to get overturned. So that is the score now. 1-0. Pooch getting credit for the goal as he was the last to knock it in. And now the Earthquakes have some work to do to get themselves back into a situation where they can get a point out of this one at the very least. The Galaxy had the most attempts up to this point. We'll see how the Earthquakes respond. 62nd minute. You know that Lucci's going to want to get some fresh legs out there. Bandy to the bout in the middle third before it's brought down by Brugman and Delgado. And Delgado now Pooch, the goal scorer, out of the center circle. Lifting one over the top for Chicharito. Couldn't get to it. And it's out of play. And they're going to say it was last touched by San Jose. All right. So it'll be another corner now for the Galaxy. Pooch on the service. South end of the stadium to the left of Marcinkowski. The Galaxy in the lead, 1-0 here in the 63rd minute. Pooch backspins one into the 6. We'll get a whistle as the flag comes up. San Jose's possession. The Quakes are again excited to serve local youth as we do see Raheem Edwards subbing on for Memo Rodriguez now for the Galaxy. Presented by Intermedia Cloud Communications. So Raheem Edwards, 27-year-old from Toronto, Canada, in now for Memo Rodriguez. He's played for Toronto, Chicago, Montreal, Minnesota, LAFC, and the Galaxy. 131st appearance of his career for Edwards, who is part of that talent pool for the Canadian men's national team. As I was saying, the Quakes are excited to again serve local youth this year through our Kicks for Kids program. Presented by PG&E with the goal of providing local youth with the chance to attend matches with their families thanks to your kind donation. 100% of donations go toward hosting these special guests. Galaxy on the attack once again. Now coming to Delgado on top of the arc. Delgado leading Boyd. Boyd with the shot back post, and it's wide. Goal kick San Jose. 1-0 Galaxy remains in the 64th minute. To find out how you can help donate to the program, go to sjearthquakes.com/ticket/kicks for kids. 64 minutes gone by. Galaxy in the lead, 1-0. Quakes looking for the equalizer. And we see on the outside, Edwards stripping Marie. And the Galaxy retain possession. Delgado in the circle, now Odd. Diagonal to the outside, he's got Boyd. Now Caligari on top, a shot from Pooch from distance. Saved off the bounce by JT here in the 65th minute. And now back to Trauco from Benji here as the Earthquakes control in their own half. Trauco looking long over the top, wants Benji. Wanted Jabo. And then Jabo trips up under that back line in the process. I believe that was Brugman who actually got tripped up, not the back line specifically. As now Caceres has it for the Galaxy. We'll get this back in play. Bonds up to Pooch. Pooch on the move. Edwards, left elbow, crossed on top. Boyd, right side of the arc, takes a shot, sends it into the stands. Back to San Jose on a goal kick, 1-0 Galaxy. 66 minutes gone by. Us fans love soccer just as much as the pros do. That's why we've got the same doctors making sure we stay on top of our game. The physicians at Stanford Medicine are the official team doctors of the San Jose Earthquakes, and they can help us all stay at our peak performance. Visit StanfordHealthcare.org. Espinosa and Marie on the right-hand side. Marie looking long for Montero. Montero, Neal battling for the ball. Montero goes to ground, wins it back for San Jose. In for Espinosa. His shot is blocked. Out over the end line corner, San Jose here as the Earthquakes threaten in the 67th minute. Earthquakes trying to get some sort of offensive momentum going here in this match. North end to the left of Bond. As we see Shakiris getting ready to sub on, as well as Oseni Buddha. As we see Ian Russell, Lucha screaming, gesticulating about how they want the Earthquakes' position on this. Espinosa's still waiting. There's some conversing going on inside the top of the 18. Here we go. Espinosa getting set. Putting one into the air towards the spot. Knocked out. And the Galaxy get it into the middle third. Earthquakes trying to keep this alive. Put it out onto the right wing. Espinosa has it for San Jose. Mark Bayon. Low cross. Abobasi. Montero, the shot is blocked. A great save from Bond. And now a shot is going to be just whiffed on by Rodriguez on top of the 18. He'll take a shot that's knocked down. Almenza takes a shot. That's blocked. Earthquakes couldn't get one off clean. And now Pooch gets the beat on the outside. Pooch slowed down by Gruezo. Great play in transition, but then finds a quick pass to the inside. Now Chicharito on top of the 18. Lines it up. His shot deflected over the top of the bar. It deflected off of Rodriguez, hung up in the air, and then on top netting. Judson coming into this as well for San Jose, who suddenly look a bit tired. That ball took such a weird bounce after it hit off of Rodriguez. This will be a corner for the Galaxy. As the fans are coming alive here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Feeling the momentum once again swing in favor of the Galaxy, who lead this 1-0 in the 70th minute. Right of JT. Low ball into the box. Rodriguez was there, headed back in. This time Ewell. This is controlled by the Galaxy and lost out of play by Brugman. As now Buddha, Chakiris, and Judson getting ready to come on for San Jose. For Chakiris, this will be his debut for the Earthquakes in 2023 after making 10 appearances last year and 3 starts. Tweaked a groin before the start of the season that had sidelined him up to this point. But he's not out there yet. Murray. And the Galaxy forced the turnover after the Quakes try to work it to the inside. Neal. And now through to Boyd, right side of the circle. Galaxy on the attack once again. Boyd slowed down as Benji and Montero work over together in defense. Now out onto the left wing it goes. Moved centrally now. Brugman, Delgado. Now Boyd. Edwards looking to get around Ewell on the outside. Draws a whistle, but the Earthquakes are now making substitutions. First is going to be Judson. And he is going to come on now for Jamiro Montero. Next is going to be Nico. He is coming on for Benji. And then Oseni Buddha. See who he comes on for. Grueza. So the Quakes are going for the defensive replacements, or the offensive replacements, while still getting some defensive help in there with Judson. So Nico Chakiris making his 2023 debut. For Oseni Buddha, this is his 8th appearance. And for Judson, this is his 7th appearance. Substitutions are brought to you by Intermediate Cloud Communications. And now Mensah coming in hard over the top, earning a yellow card, knocking down Chicharito. As we see now, Daniel Aguirre about to sub on for the Galaxy. We'll see who he comes in for. For Aguirre, this would be his 7th game played of the series, of the season. He does hail from Redwood City. Signed back July 7, 2021. So now to Boyd on the right wing. Now Caceres sees his ball deflected out by Nico Chakiris, as now we've got a substitution coming on finally, and it is going to be Boyd out and Aguirre in. Boyd getting a round of applause from the fans tonight, as he did put in a good shift here at Dignity Sports Health Park. Good battle between him and Benji all night long. Back to Bond it goes. Who gets under it, doesn't get as much clearance as he wanted. Galaxy possess in their own ends. And now led on the right wing is Aguirre, but Rodriguez fights for the possession and controls, gets it to Trauco. Nico and Buddha. Last touch by the Galaxy out of play. San Jose's throw-ins. 75th minute, 1-0. The Galaxy are in the lead. And now the Earthquakes looking for that equalizer here. Trying to continue what has been their best start since 2016 with 18 points through 11 games. Still looking for that first road win of the year, but right now they're looking for the equalizer. Espinosa into Ewell. Ewell backs up to Marie, but puts too much on it and a little bit behind Marie. And that's just how it's been on this night for the San Jose Earthquakes. Just never quite looking all that comfortable. Especially when they've gotten near the attacking third. Up towards Aguirre. He was the intended target. Recovered by Delgado. Back to Aguirre. Aguirre pushes off of Nico, now on the attack, working towards the Quakes 18. Wide, Caligari in towards the spot, headed on from Edwards, just wide. Good opportunity there for Raheem Edwards, and flying through the air. Couldn't get it on frame though. Ball loose in the middle third, finally recovered by Pooch. An odd of the Galaxy. As now Neal controls for LA. Back and forth with Caceres. And advanced up to Edwards, and Pooch on the left wing, far touchline. Long touch from Pooch towards the 18. Delgado is crashing. Rodriguez going to ground, slides, knocks it out of play. Throw in far touchline. Quakes defensive third for the Galaxy. '78th minute, 1-0. LA in the lead. Out of play, far touchline. This will stay with the Galaxy. Just a brief little touch. Ball bandied around in the middle third. Edwards momentarily controlling before seeing it poked away by Judson. And then lost out of play. Last touch by the Galaxy as Paul Marie went to ground and able to get the deflection off of a member of the Galaxy. Throws it into Mensah. Mensah comes near side. Rodriguez. 79th minute. Chakiris now, center circle. Backs it up to Judson, who advances to Ewell. Ewell with a quick 1-2 touch, then gets it to the outside Trauco. Up to Buda, out of play. Last touch by the Galaxy. Quickly back in from Buda to Trauco. Trauco looking to lead Buda over the top. Buda trying to battle with Caligari, but this is popped up and lost out of play. Last touch by the Earthquakes. That'll be the Galaxy's throw-in. And the pace is slowed just a little bit here. Controlled along the near touchline. Aguirre out of play. Another throw-in for the Galaxy. This has just become a throw-in fest. Caligari. His throw-in immediately deflected. Anybody's ball. Finally controlled by Chicharito to the outside near touchline. Back inside Chicharito. Brugman. Edwards. Edwards. Nowhere to go on the outside. Espinosa pushing in towards Chakiris, who knocks the ball away, but it's recovered. Pushed back to Edwards. And then Brugman plays this back to Neal. Caceres. And then Ewell comes to take it away from Chicharito, who had been pressured. Earthquakes in possession once again. Up to Chakiris. Nico. And then Judson comes in to recover Ewell. Buda. Trauco sees Abobasi, wants to get him on a run, going over the top, and it's just a bit out in front. And this is going to be back to the Galaxy now. '81st minute, 1-0, the Galaxy in the lead. As now Tommy Thompson and Michael Baldissimo are set to sub on next for San Jose. Here comes the Galaxy on the attack once again. Raheem Edwards offside, left side of the 18. So Thompson and Baldissimo, the next two to sub on. Thompson is on for Marie. So he'll sub in at a fullback. And then Baldissimo is on for Ewell. So now we've got Chakiris, Abobasi, Espinosa, Trauco, Baldissimo, Buda, Judson, Thompson, Mensah, Rodriguez, and Marcinkowski out there for San Jose. Did not see Marie exit, but I do see that as Ewell exited, he was given a high five from his coach. Quakes looking for some late heroics. Here is we're in the 82nd minute, and they trail 1-0. Rodriguez, Buda, towards Chakiris. Chakiris pushed off the ball by Caligari, and Caligari fouled by Judson. He'll be booked right away. As here's Paul Marie now making his way to the bench and gets a high five from Lucci and all his teammates. And they are going to call out the trainers. So this will slow things down for a moment or so. The San Jose Earthquakes return to PayPal Park on Saturday, May 27th at 7:30 p.m. to take on FC Dallas, presented by Cal Hope. The Quakes will be celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Night with pregame activities starting at 5:30 p.m. Get your tickets at sjearthquakes.com. That's sjearthquakes.com. 83 minutes have now gone by. The Galaxy in the lead, 1-0 here. The Caligari down being attended to by the trainers after he was fouled by Judson, which drew about a yellow, and now the Earthquakes are coming over and telling him to get up or get off the pitch. So Caligari will have to come off momentarily. As he does have... oh, no, he's not going to have to come off. It does not appear after all. So we'll get this back in play here. This will add up to a little bit more time added on, I am sure. Middle third now. Brugman trying to force one ahead, but Tommy steps into the passing lane to win it back for San Jose. Baldissimo, Judson and Edwards battling for the ball out of play. Last touch by Judson. Raheem Edwards goes down in a heap, and he's going to try and stall here. Espinosa quickly over, helping him get up. Back in play, played into the Galaxy half and all the way back to Bond. Bond lobbing one over the top. And Edwards and Pooch bring this down. There's a ball looped over the top, looking for Chicharito. Nothing doing, hands off to Aguirre. And now Caligari back into Chicharito on top of the arc. Lays it centrally to Pooch. Pooch's shot is deflected. And then sprinting off his line is Marcinkowski to keep it away from Chicharito. 86th minute. 1-0. The Galaxy remain in the lead. Abobasi gets it from Baldissimo. Center circle. Plays it out onto the right wing. Tommy Thompson. Espinosa with it now for San Jose. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson cuts towards the interior. Now the outside. Overlaps Espinosa. Espinosa taken down by Edwards. No foul is called. And the Galaxy will continue on the attack here. temporarily slowing it down, but Trauco battling with Aguirre, and now it's given away and given back to Thompson. Dickerson says play on. Nico tries to feed a Bobasi on the outside, and nothing doing, picked off by the Galaxy. Up to Delgado. Delgado into the circle, Pooch. Pooch sees his dribble taken away by Thompson. Thompson can't possess. He's pushed down by Brugman. Back in play, Rodriguez and Baldissimo, left side of the circle. Baldissimo charges ahead. Drops off to Judson, who quickly redirects to the outside. Miguel Trauco putting one in, looking for a Bobasi, and it's going to be deflected out of play. Stays with San Jose, however. That was actually Buda who got to it first. Trauco on the throw-in, near touchline. 15 off the corner flag, lobbing one in. It's redirected towards the side of the 18. Chakiris battling, gives it to Trauco, back inside. Buda, Baldissimo, Trauco, Baldissimo. His cross gets stuffed, but he'll win it back. And now sees it poked out over the end line. Last touch by San Jose. No corner given. Goal kick now for the Galaxy here in the 88th minute. 1-0 LA in the lead. So now Bond taking his time. 88th minutes. Not in a hurry to get this back in play. Is told by Dickerson to get it back in play, and does. Ball lost out of play, far touchline back to San Jose. Espinosa was thinking about quickly getting it in, instead gave it to Thompson. Now Judson into the left flat, finding Trauco. Chakiris. It would be a great time for Chakiris to score his first goal. Just doing the math. I think that holds true. Ball for Buda. He couldn't do anything with that. Jabo trying to steal it back, forcing an errant clearance that's won back by Trauco. San Jose threatening, gets it to Buda. Buda, and now Baldissimo spinning it to Trauco. Trauco taken down, no foul is called. Now up to Chicharito, who dances away from Buda, and Buda comes in behind and takes him down. Buda will be booked. And Chicharito is going to milk the clock. 90th minute. We'll see how much time is added on here. And now coming in for the Galaxy, Dejan Joveljic. And Joveljic will come in for Chicharito. Dejan Joveljic from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Originally signed as part of that U22 initiative back on August 5th, 2021. 4 minutes of stoppage time are added on here at the end of regulation. 4 minutes for the Earthquakes, at least, to try and find a late equalizer and salvage some points out of this battle in Carson. As Joveljic has pushed off the ball, and we do see Rodriguez and Judson battling for the possession, and stealing it away is Joveljic. Joveljic in, shoots, scores! Subs on, puts the nail in the coffin. And it's 2-0 Galaxy. That goal is brought to you by Audi. And this one is put to bed for the San Jose Earthquakes. They are unable to make it 2 wins in a row against LA Sides. And they have another tough road trip ahead of them this upcoming Saturday in LA against LAFC. Joveljic is shown yellow for taking his shirt off. And Abobasi in the center circle awaits for the whistle to get it back in play and does so. Back to Nico. Lobbing one towards the final third and Buddha, but it's knocked back into the center circle. Anyone's ball now. It falls for Nico. Nico, body goes down. Free kick for San Jose. We are 2 minutes into the at least 4 that were added on. Galaxy leading 2-0. Yes, the goals did come late for the Galaxy, but they have been the better side all night long, coming through with early chances that they did not find the back of the net, but with desperation on their side, it did feel like they were going to make something happen as the Earthquakes earn a corner. 2 minutes and 30 seconds into stoppage time. Left of Bond, Espinosa. And this ball is spit out the top of the 18. Middle third controlled now by Chakiris. Throws a prayer into the 18. Espinosa picks it up off the right elbow. Marked by Edwards, working to the byline, crossed in, and deflected out to Pooch. And the Earthquakes will step into a lane. Mensah stealing the ball back. The Earthquakes still trying to find something. Trauco left flat, has it for San Jose. Out on the right wing, Espinosa. Espinosa settles that. Gets it to Nico. Nico leads Espinosa to the byline. Crossed. Brought down on top of the arc. Thompson takes a shot, deflects in front, and then a goal. Oseni Buddha with his first as a member of the San Jose Earthquakes in chaos. Let's get a replay on this to see who that touched last. Espinosa kept it in play. It was headed out. Trauco, Thompson. And they're all saying the Buddha was offside. It appeared he was initially lined up in an offside position from the brief replay I saw. And it will stand, but the game will come to a close. After all is said and done, the LA Galaxy denied the Earthquakes any points out of tonight's affair. Final score, Galaxy 2, San Jose 1. We've got post-game coverage coming up next.
Rare, exotic, and beautiful engagement rings.
For that rare, exotic, and beautiful woman you love.
You know who we're talking about.
Shreve has been bringing the most distinctive,
unusual,
attention-getting engagement rings to the Bay Area.
From every corner of the world.
For the past 171 years.
See them, love them, try them on.
At Shreve & Company.
The world's most amazing engagement rings.
For the world's most amazing women.
At 150 Post off Union Square.
In Palo Alto, Shreve is perfectly situated in the Stanford Shopping Center.
Let's face it, shopping for a used car isn't always a positive experience, but that is about to change. Honda is bringing the plus side to used car buying with Honda True Used. Shop from a selection of vehicles up to 10 years old. Plus, get a Honda-backed limited warranty and other premium benefits. Learn more online or at your local Honda dealer and discover the better way to buy used with Honda True Used.
New and certified pre-owned Hondas are arriving daily. Buy or reserve yours now.
A little preparation will make you and your family safer in an emergency. A week's worth of food and water, radio, flashlight, batteries, and a first aid kit are a good start. To learn more, visit safetyactioncenter.pge.com.
During these difficult times, PG&E wants you to know about our CARE program, which can help customers facing economic hardship reduce energy bills. To find out about CARE and other programs to lower bills, visit pge.com/care.
Quakes fans, while Kate Cowell and Christian Espinosa do the scoring on the field, PayPal helps you be the one to score off it. From exclusive deals to seamless checkout, PayPal offers a fast, simple, and secure way to manage your daily financial life. Send money to friends, explore crypto, earn cash back, or buy now, pay later, all just a click away. So as your Quakes take charge on game day, download the PayPal app to take charge of your finances every day. PayPal, the official naming rights and payment solutions partner of the San Jose Earthquakes. See PayPal website for details on our products. Terms and conditions apply.
Let's level up, people. Pedal those bikes. Interval. Burn. Burn. Come on, burn. Woo!
Performance is more exhilarating on a real road. Introducing the Audi Q5 with a 261 horsepower engine that'll take you 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. Always obey local speed and traffic laws.
Drive off in the new Audi you've always wanted. Visit your Bay Area Audi dealer today to get behind the wheel of yours.
This is Dr. Michael Furlong, the official San Jose Earthquakes eye surgeon and the highest-rated LASIK surgeon in Silicon Valley. Furlong Vision Correction has been a Quakes legacy sponsor since 2001, and we have provided vision correction for players, coaches, and executives. If you have your LASIK by June 30th, you can save up to $800. Come see us for a free LASIK consultation. Schedule at furlongvision.com. Your vision is our focus, and we look forward to seeing you. Go Quakes!
Powell with the shot. He scores! He scores!
The players have left the pitch. The match is over. And now, the aftershock. This is the San Jose Earthquakes postgame show on 810 The Spread.
This match is brought to you in part by Stanford Medicine, reminding you to celebrate Heart Month at every meal. By Intermedia, official cloud communications provider and jersey partner to the San Jose Earthquakes. And by PayPal, the official naming rights and payment solutions partner of the San Jose Earthquakes.
Now, here's the voice of the Quakes, Ted Ramey.
Everyone, the San Jose Earthquakes falling to the Galaxy in LA. As we take a look at the standings, this means the Earthquakes will remain in 5th place in the Western Conference as we take a look at Seattle on top, LAFC, St. Louis, Dallas, and San Jose in 5th. Still a good place to be, but now they fall to 5-4-3 on the year. 5 wins, 4 losses, 3 ties, and they have another very difficult challenge coming up in a week's time, less than a week's time, visiting LAFC on Saturday. So for the San Jose Earthquakes, this stretch of 3 straight against the LA teams to start off with 1 win at home and 1 loss on the road. Now we will see what they can do in the finale of this triumvirate of LA showdowns, taking on LAFC on Saturday, again on the road. But again, if you were to tell me that after 12 games the Earthquakes would have 18 points and be in 5th place in the West, I think you would feel pretty good about their overall standings. For the San Jose Earthquakes, it just looked very much as many of us feared it would this evening, that they would have to definitely press to get things going and be on the back foot with LA, making things happen left and right with the desperation in their game. For the Galaxy, they do move now out of last place. They have more points per game than Sporting Kansas City, and so they're in 13th place in the West. Sporting Kansas City falls to the basement, and they are in the basement of the entire Major League Soccer as well. So for now, Galaxy move up at least a little bit after this win over San Jose, but they have a tough time ahead of them as the Earthquakes were in a very similar situation just 1 year ago, not getting their first win until the 28th of April. And from then on, it was a climb, and it's a very difficult climb. And so now the Earthquakes will have to continue to try and push forward, knowing that they've got a tough challenge coming up to finish off this month overall at LAFC, home the following weekend against Dallas, and then on the road against Seattle, who's at the top of the West now. So for the San Jose Earthquakes, it's been a great start to the season, but the real challenge is going to be keeping that start going. Tonight's man of the match is brought to you, is going to be Oseni Buddha. We congratulate him for scoring his first ever Major League Soccer goal. Oseni Buddha is our man of the match. Our play of the game brought to you by Furlong is the breakthrough goal by Ricky Pooch. That was the one that really changed the entire complexion. The Earthquakes have been chasing all night long, and then with that goal, the Galaxy just seemed to gain that much more momentum, that much more power. They found a 2-0 lead thanks to Dejan Jovic, who got a sub onto the field and scored immediately to make it 2-0. The Earthquakes were able to tack one on, but it was too little, too late. And unfortunately, the Galaxy able to keep the Earthquakes from making it 2 in a row with wins, as they were falling here tonight by a final of 2-1. Again, our man of the match is Oseni Buddha for scoring his first ever Major League Soccer goal. And our play of the game brought to you by Furlong was the first goal scored by Ricky Pooch of LA. It really changed the entire complexion of this game. We are going to take a break. We will continue post-game coverage coming up next.